Alright, welcome back everyone. Yesterday's progress, I guess the main feature was the control panels, what I'm going with on there. Had several little, tiny bits for my tray of tiny pieces. Still not sure exactly what these guys are supposed to represent, but something. Gather this up and we will hop in to today's build. All our books. Where was I? Oh yeah. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures, how I hopefully fix the failures that inevitably come up. Have fun with it, stay loose, upload daily, and just generally try to enjoy myself. If you've seen any kits like this or similar to it that you'd like to see me take a crack at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add more onto my list, but and y'all seem to have a pretty good eye because I've had several good suggestions here lately, so thanks for that. I'm gonna definitely get on the ordering process soon, but I think that's about all I've got today, so news-wise, so let's start with this build. Okay, we're building this a little, I don't know what you'd call it, some kind of gauge. So I'm gonna, it says put it together then put it in here, but I'm thinking put it in here without breaking it maybe. That'll give me, I can just line it up with the base. I think that'll actually work better. Alright, now I'm going to go with the Gorilla Super Glue on this one. I guess a quicker, it looks like this was originally part of a bigger gauge. They got more stuff down there that was cut out. I've got the ancient super glue, so it's really thick, so but I think it'll work with it. So I'm just going to put a base down here and maybe just a touch right there. Keep hooked to line up with. Now let's pop you in. You're going to be a little bit of pressure. That appears to be good. A little stuck there on the edge, but it stayed. Let me go. Let's see, there's our whatever gauge that's supposed to be. That's simple enough for that step. Now move on to something. We'll get to use our little prismatic paper soon enough. Put my glue away. Imagine this one's gonna be. Some. That is. To build this I guess this is a porthole. Let's see, these go actually, it says it goes on the textured side with the coloring to the inside. So this must be going somewhere else than I was expecting. And alright. Now we put this. Okay, so it's going to be the lower, this inside of the outer window. So this goes on to the blank side here. And right in nice and firm. There's a double layer here. Okay. Now we go back out to the front. And we get this on here. Does it line up with anything? Trying to see if it sort of matches up on any of the details. I don't think so. Maybe. No. It's lighter and it's darker. Something sort of like that, maybe. But I don't think none of the features really match up. think I'm going to go with the super glue again on this one, because we've got, flip it over and work on the back here. Just a second, I want to get that, I want to make progress. So, just do a few random dabs of super glue around here, and hopefully, just out here, dot there. 4 of them ought to do. I'll do. Between the grips. Line you up, give you a little twist, spread it out a bit, and then some pressure. I was lined up. Okay, I don't think they matched up exactly ring wise, but I think that's going to get us the excess off the edge. Pretty close. It's still actually still shifting for me. Some pressure together now. Pressure down. More distributed pressure like this, I think. Okay. Okay. Now, I am going to shift back to the B7000 for the next bit of gluing, because this gets to use our stuff here. We're doing a halo around the edge and in the middle. I think. Okay, it's not really terrible. Let's get my scissors out to snip that. It probably is terrible, but I don't want to tear the wrong place, so go with the snipper method. Okay, I think I'm going to start on the bottom first, just because of that. I don't want to stretch it over top of the. Oh, that's going to be a cool effect. Make sure I didn't. Okay, so it does spread out to the edge pretty well, so I can put the glue around the outer edge. Like I said, go back to the B7000 for this. I'm just going to spin it and put a few drops on. Put more around. Back in place. Can't. Push it down just a little bit. Get that locked in. There we go. Now, dry fit this one. Okay, it's not quite as much spare room as that one, so I'm going to go closer to the inside of the ring. Hold that again. Okay. But same basic principle, I think. Just a few dots. show up on camera, do they? There you go, sort of see them there. Alright, now up here and this one. Push it around there. And there we go. We got our semi-mirrored copper flavored glass. Alright. That seems to be good. Excellent. I was a little worried about that stuff because it's so flimsy, but that seemed to have worked out really well. So set you no, maybe over here. And move on to our next bit. Looks like a platform and some steps going on. Okay. This way up. I'm going to start you. Okay, then this one's got no studs on it, so it just gets glued in place there. Nope. This one. Glued in place there, and then this one on top. All sort of in a row. Is that right? Yep, that's all there is to it. Okay. So, got a few minutes before I use this one again. So I'm going to stick with the B7000. It's a little more forgiving as far as placement. You can move it around a little bit. Doesn't take much to make it stick. Those step function. This. Fairly well centered on each other. It doesn't look right. Didn't really show on y'all's. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna set you sort of like a 45 angle that way, sort of hold its form. I hope it's on the plate. Yeah, there we go. I can do that right there. Okay. Now, let's see. Did all this stuff go? No, just our base plate, or what I think's gonna end up being our floor. Control panel. Plumbing. Our chair. And our doodad, our first step tonight. Okay. Let's start off with this. Just these four guys. Alright. Right there. Yep. And then this guy goes over on this edge. That going on. Up our control chair into these guys. This guy, it's glued in right here, sort of facing the chair on the, or whatever our gauge is. So I'm going to keep handling this one, so I'm going to use the super glue. Don't get to take a little break using it, so. I'm thinking today is going to be the last day of this build. I think seems to be moving along fast enough that I'm going to be able to get away with a 2-day build on this one. Around and pressure down from the top. Gotcha. Alright. What do you got? That going on. Looking good. I'm feeling it. Okay. Now, these guys temporarily out of the way. We'll bring you in. And this gets our other. We're going to go on the back here. Already got practice handling this stuff, so I'm feeling probably overconfident with it. So watch me fail. High potential for failure here. I'm going to get maybe just a touch of arrogance going now. Those things we got. I think we're going to have a little leeway. Yeah, I missed a bit there. What'd I tell you? Okay. Okay, this one is pretty much the exact same size, so that's and that means the glue can be a little more generous with the glue. Maybe. I have a hard time throwing the scraps away on this one, because even though I know I'll probably never use it, that's such a cool looking thing. It's sort of one of those things I'd like to hang on to just in case I might use it for something someday. Okay, and here's that arrogance I was about talking about. I'm actually going to trim that much off the bottom. Make it fit, because we got the room. And that way it's not sticking out the top or bottom either one, where this, if it's flush up here, it's coming off just barely on there, and I think that might interfere with our mounting it at some point, so let's say just a sliver off the bottom, flush at the top, and like I said, we got clearance at the bottom now. Okay. Oh, we're hanging off of something so I can grab it. And, okay, so I'm just going to hit these, I think, all these guys. Not very heavy, doesn't take much. We want to make sure it gets secured down. I'm leaning that way, I'll go this way on it. Number one. it's behind the... Alright. Nice. Okay. Same again. Our copper shaded tint window prismatic dealios ready. Okay, now bring this guy back in. And we mount these guys right now. Okay, just there and there. Wiggle my way in there. Alright, oh, I got that going on. Cool. Now, okay, get to bring back in our steps, some grading. These two guys, I think. Yep, that's all we get. Okay. Steps go on here. I just noticed didn't color in the studs on the edge again. Got into that habit last night of not doing this. I don't know. Usually I'm pretty meticulous about that. Maybe, no, I thought it was upside the other way. Right. Hard to get mounted in with all this stuff on the platform, but there we go. And I hope there's another. Did I miss a step? I did miss a step. Oh. A2 is supposed to go in there. Did I have an A2? I did. I just saw the gap there when I started. Alright, let me put the silver on these guys for some reason. I just was feeling metallic. Now, okay. Slide in, mounted. Break everything off. Okay, that's okay. I think not moving. Do this. Button me. Okay. I think I got it now. Now, back into position. That's better. And then these guys go onto our grating. Here, or through here, and it's supposed to be exposed like that. Yeah, okay. Let's go, yes, back into that corner, and this here, run it like so. Okay. Job for super glue. Little dab there. And pressure. And one more time because that was so fun. Pressure here. Okay. Seems sturdy-ish. Here's our control center. And let's see, we're temporarily done with that one. So off to the side with you. We'll bring in this guy. Oh, it's accompanying goodies. You over. We got here. I'm looking at it. That's all the holes. These go. Okay. Top and bottom's the same, so that's good. There we go. There's a shelf going on. And we're putting our suits in. Diving suits go here. Yep, these three. And then these guys form our like lockers or cubicles or whatever you want to call it to separate them. That going on. Portal hole and our, well, that's not, this goes over around our jellyfish here. So, alright. Gonna go for the super glue again. I guess I'm just feeling the super glue tonight. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just trying to use up the last of it before it totally dies. Either side. And spin on lined up and pressure. There we go. Out the excess. Well, most of the excess. Get that crevice there. And I missed a little bit on the side. Not to show. But I can see that ever such just a fraction over here I missed. Okay. Now this guy, as you expect, a little bit more of the outline here. Oh, stick with it. Actually, hang on, am I going to be... Actually, I think no, I'm about to put some more pieces on this. But it's all going to be laying flat. I'm going to move to the other side. Okay, I'm going to go back to the B7000 for this one. So let's do... Now we get to put this guy, this guy, and this guy on in a second. But these are the main ones right now, so we got our go on sideways with our little access. Yeah, plenty of room there. It's not a tight fit on that one. You go here. Let's go. Oops. Yeah, this way. So this is a radiator of some sort, it would appear. Got a sliver of copper paper there. Film, I guess. Okay. And now our on these slots facing out way evidently. So you just barely be able to see this thing. I guess of course see it through that hole there, but yeah. Alright. And that. Now we move on to the other side. Okay, so you can go up here. And we got this. Working on you. And these guys. And these guys will come into play. So this one. Okay, got that. Yeah. That way, got the holes going this way, and this goes this way with it. Yeah, this is going to be the front over here. We're going to be looking that way because there's our ocean on the other side of the portal. Okay, on that. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like there's some rust up here, so I think, no, it can't be upside down. It won't go the other way. Okay. This goes in front of that. that going. These guys, oh, what's it? This goes in. Use this, and this on this step. Okay. All right. So, start off with these guys. Actually, this is glued on first here. I think I got a minute or two on this one. Something I finally figured out far too recently. Once you figure out where you're looking at it from, you cheat this away because you can't see those cracks. If you're going to have a sliver showing, show it on the back side, so where it won't actually show. This guy, tall one, angling down that way. Here, short one, angling down that way here. Now, did paint those in, so that's good. This guy, add it onto you. There it goes. We got that going there. And this textured that way. And disc goes in here. Chart station or whatever that's supposed to represent. And that gets set aside for the moment. Bring you back in. And our control station. And here, and here is here, and here. Supposedly. Even pressure over all four of them and you just came out on me. Okay. Alright. A little bit wider maybe. But that's not wider. Looks like it's going to be a nice view out into our ocean. Okay, back down there. And now it's time to bring the other side in play. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer than that. Okay, so same thing, just so, yeah, alright. Alright. I like the fact there wasn't much drama with that. Alright, well that came together quickly. Alright, now, so I'm going to set you on this side because I'm still going to give that a few more minutes to dry. And move on to this guy. And this. You're supposed to go on here. Where's there? Okay, so I've got plenty of wiggle room there, so that's, I guess we got to do it, look through there to try and line up the edge here. And sort of, you can sort of see through. That tent doesn't make it easy. It should be, get most of the top of the circle, it should be, yeah, good position. Or, it'll work better from this side. I think it will. Looks like. Yeah, I think that'll be an easier spot. So, get out the old B7000 and put my way around. It's a little more structural, so I think I'm going to do 2 laps. Good. And not as much glue on the second lap. Just sort of making sure I'm well covered. Now, around here, we'll wiggle around, spread the glue, and line up on the side, up and down, I think is good. Yeah, I don't see any overlap there, so I think we're in good shape. Okay. And I get to set that aside too, so I'm just going to move you up there, or maybe I won't bump you. And bring the roof down. We got these 3, get these guys, go shortest the back and top. Always worry about breaking these little guys, these thin guys. And the next one, at least they offset them so they're not in between each other, so that'll help some. Yeah, just had a brief moment of terror where I thought I might have put them in facing the wrong direction, but that's right. This is right. Okay, we got our antique light bulbs hanging down from the ceiling. Alright. Now, set you back aside. And I think it's time to stand you up on end. It's time to do the wiring. Going from back here. Okay. Oh, we got you and PCB and both our light bulbs. Actually, just one of the light bulbs. I don't know which one's which though. P3, which is like the longer one or the shorter one. P3. White light cable, so the longer one, which makes sense. And the power supply. And one of our brackets. So, power power supply starts off in the back. PCB. Okay, so I think the power supply goes in the biggest one. Use this top one here. Taking them both over here to the back. Over our bracket in place. There. I think we should have, yeah, still, we can still adjust it as we need to. But there's nothing. Nothing actually holding. This circuit board's supposed to be further in. No. Not here. Oh, I never put this bracket in up top. How about the bracket, the stud on the side there? Okay. Okay, so there's a notch there. The wire's going to go through. We're just sort of leaving you hanging. It isn't. Okay, so the power switch is going to go on the top, the tap sensor. It's going to end up. So I want to come in a little bit further. So it's going to be. It's very vague. It's showing. I'm trying to see if it's showing any more detailed instructions here. And the power switch. Okay. Did I not? Hang on. I think I missed a piece now that I'm looking. No. Piece has mysteriously appeared. Over here. Okay, I found. Yeah, I did miss a piece. Miss some. Okay, but that's later on. Yeah, we got like a page and a half where we got to worry about it. I just want to make sure I'm not setting myself up for failure here. So set that there and leave it. Basically, is what it's saying. Make sure we got everything down and clearance for everything. And our roof comes in place like this. Yep, just the 6 side notches. All we got right now. So we got 4 enclosures, got our wires running through up there. It's eventually going to end up spinning around like this. That wire had to come out further or less far. That's a little proud of the front there. About that much. That's going to be an issue, I think. I can't get that. Maybe the wires need to go much further down. No, the PCB is wider than the slot the wires come through. But if we get them, okay, as long as the wires are down and out of the way, it'll go back flush. Okay, we just got, like I said, these, they can't be behind the PCB. It's got to go all the way. It's buttoned up against this thing. Okay. But, like I said, that's a problem for later. I just want to make sure I'm ready for the problem. Okay, and now, it's over here, and you go, okay, we're going over the side, it says. Yeah. Because it's time for this to go in. And, okay, appears to have at least preliminarily stuck. A single stud goes into the top. Okay, right here. And then locks in down here on these two slots in this board. Okay. So let's ease you in. And ease you down. And there we go. Ignore this. That's the interior of our submarine. I'm still calling it a submarine. Okay. And actually, with that thing, I think it's probably dry, but I'm gonna flip it over this way to let gravity push down. Oh. Well, that's not going to be fun at all. I just saw what I've got to do. Okay. So, flip you. Looks like that. So, just noticed that one is not all the way in. I think it's that one. And this one. Okay. Quick inspection, make sure all these guys are flush through and everything. Or flush through enough. Looks like it. Okay. I got another few here, so we're going this way. I just saw something else. This one is clogged. Hope I've got clearance to get it out. Yep. But we're leaving our light wire up there. Power cable comes down here. We get two more of these guys. Okay, so you're gonna go here. Wiggle you in gently without pushing against the other side. Oh, wait a second before I do that. Didn't realize these were going to be visible from the inside. Make sure I color them in. Okay. I think I am going to have to reach my hand in there. Okay. Pressure over here. Wrangle that wire. Push it in. Right. Still got some slack on that, so it moves around acceptably. And then same thing on the top one there. And sort of see here and there. Well, actually, I've got the batteries in. I wonder if that'll... Okay. Yep, it lights up. Cool. Never tested the batteries yet. Okay. And I hope this drawing's not to scale because... Oh, actually, hang on. Another one. Up top here, this cable's supposed to go up first, and then down. So, third one. Here. And you're being discooperative. Good spot. Alright, I think I got it. And that also locks that back panel in a little bit too. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a break and reset, and I'll be right back. Okay. According to the instructions at this point, we're supposed to secure the back. But I'm going to go against the instructions and install our switch on the front so I can manipulate the wiring and draw it back in case I've got any excess up here. I think that's going to be the right way to do it. We'll find out together if I'm right. And find my dispatch. Okay, so I got these, and let's see, this is for our switch, our wiring, and that's for our covers. And so, this guy here is supposed to be, well, I guess it, yeah, okay, so that ends, yeah, that's fairly close to flush. And we take a little piece of our, evidently this is nano tape. So, yep. And we're just making a piece to fit here, so like that. You off there, and then we got the other side. Okay, we want this part. I wanted to make sure I had. Okay, so we're supposed to mount it on this side with the plugs here. So it goes on. Okay. Like so. Get my goes on with the stud going down like that. Okay. So up, cover off the back of the nano tape, get it to separate. I guess not. Okay, there it goes, I think. Yeah. Put the layer on there. And again, remind myself that the stud goes down here. Here in place like so. And our other light, it's mounted. Okay, so I've got to feed back through here so I can get some slack on that, I think. Install my light here. Oh, upside down. I thought. No, it wasn't. Just gotta line it up properly. There it went. While I'm at it, test this light. Okay, that light. Okay. Now, lay this down. And we got bracket. Okay, so this light, and the bracket, like so. Evidently. It's got clearance. Right. Okay. Just the one bracket. Okay, yeah. There. Now, spin that around. That goes way too far out. That's not going to work. Or that, oh, I'm in the wrong slot. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Second slot back here. Can't get my hand out of it. Yeah. That slot back there. Okay, that might be better. Wires down. And okay. Okay, there it goes. Now, this wire is way too long. Okay, but it says. Okay, we got this guy. In the corner here. Wire goes, okay, behind. Okay, so the wire goes in that section. No, is it? Wire goes like that. Yeah, down and over. Okay. There. Okay. There's enough to... Okay, so I got some... crimped the wire there, but I didn't cut it. Okay. So, back in there. Huh. My owl pendulum clock has just randomly decided to start ticking. Okay. Random. Okay, so I'm trying to tuck all these wires up. And one of these, which one goes here? The one with the notch goes in to the back. And lay it down front. Okay. Now, that can be there. And once we put the front cover on, that'll hold that wire down. Okay. I didn't even touch that thing and it started. That's sort of freaky. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. You down the back. Up there. Alright. Nice. Okay. Okay, and that's the interior and the front, I think. Now I'm going to swap around and go back and do the back. Okay, so that's where we need more brackets, wires. Okay, so we got our seascape. It says this guy right there. And over and up here. Push down against the front. And then it says there's, here you make like a loop. Gather up the excess. So we got clearance. Run this guy through our hole here. It says to put the screws in to hold it in place. I think I'm going to put the back on and then do that. Actually, okay, make sure it's bent down, stay clear of our window there. Actually, okay, I can probably do it here. And holes in there, so it's going to line them up and send them through. And I gotta say, I know this may not be as pretty as the ones that have that accordion bit that hides the battery compartment, but after having used those accordion bits, I like this much better. Having direct access to the batteries I think is much nicer. Because pulling that little battery pack out every time you want to change or take out the batteries is a pain. I also wouldn't have minded if they put it on the bottom either, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Now, just pop them back on. Nice snug fit. Excellent. And since I've already done that front bit, that means it's time to put the bottom in. And I think that's what's next, yeah. And it's going to be showing through our little grating here, so I think, I don't guess it really matters that way. They just looks like they're just mirror images of each other, so it doesn't really. I think it's optional. Yeah, that effect. All right. Now pull out the phone case because it's time to decorate the interior. I keep saying phone case, phone stand. I don't know what my block is with that. Okay. Everybody, yeah. And sort of get to, basically it says you can do them however you want, but they have their suggestion. Okay. So we got books left over. That was up while I'm thinking about it. And I guess I should test that the lights actually work. Now that I've got everything installed. Let's see here. Okay. It does. Okay. And let's dim these guys down. Let's see what the effect is. Yeah, that's a nice effect. Maybe I think it's too bright for my camera to take like there, but I think you can sort of see how well illuminated, not overkill on the interior. And the ocean, like I said, the light's right in it, so it's pretty bright. But okay, nice. And I can turn the battery pack off because I'll keep turning it off and on again. Right. Now, let's see, we got a few stickers left over here. Got our open book and big books and little books, 4 of each left. They're saying 2 little ones and a big one go back there on this piece. So that one will be the top. We this. So get out the B7000. that's a book of spells. And then dab on the bottom. Glue up. And I say I'll dab on the bottom of the stack. I wonder if I can get that in there without dropping everything. Right there. Back up against that back wall. Yeah. Make that a little bit in. And it says the open book is supposed to be here on our drop my mug on our little chart stand here. So I'm actually gonna go with the super glue on that one since I've got to be holding it open. Let's a couple of dabs on. Just that outer cover. Just there. So you go in there. Just treatment. And stay down. Stay down on one side. Okay. Those pages aren't spreading out, but they're a little bit. Okay. I'll take it. Then stickers. We've got a wide variety of stickers to choose from here. I may have already. I bet I was supposed to put this one down here. That looks like it's the right size and shape for that. Maybe not. But well, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna be a little more. I'm gonna put it probably the side's probably gonna cover it up, but I'm gonna put one of my stickers right here to cover up that little. I said we got the front coming down, so that'll just be barely peeking out. I'll put our giant squid sticker on the side of this guy, likewise to cover that the notches over. It says one of them goes on this cross beam there. Looks like it's either a jelly. That might be one of those Portuguese man of wars. Sheet right. Just right there, sort of sideways. And actually says the last one's sort of hanging off the front of our desk here, so I don't know if it'll stay forever or not, but I'll give it a go. Got those. And then two big books and two small books. I have one left over, it looks like. I'll put that. I'm gonna put this one in the chair. I don't see anywhere to put the. Yeah, they gave us a bonus one. It looks like. Maybe I'm supposed to go somewhere else with it, but that's where I'm gonna send it. Okay, but these guys sort of stacked up on the floor here under our desk. Oh. Back to the E7000 for my books. facing the wrong side. The good thing about this glue, it does clean up easily. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to put this one, make a nice bead across the bottom. I'm going to set that in my chair. Oh. So, these guys sort of, I got going on grading, so I'll put a bead all the way across a couple of times, make sure I don't miss. Back in there, and I say yes, they're stacked up underneath our desk there. Better stack than that. The back wall. Little cattywampus on. I want them to be a little bit rough stack, quickly thrown around by the rough seas, maybe. And I think that'll take care of our interior proper. So now we just got to put our front hatch on. So I will set this aside. Actually, I'll set aside like that to make sure those hopefully stay where I put them. Grab some pieces from my front and swap you out. Okay. Don't need that anymore. Here's our. Okay, so all these guys, and no shortage of pieces for this bit. I have 4 of those little pigs. Oh, there we go. Now, these guys. 2 in C's and 2 in B's. The C's are a little bit longer than the B's. So these 2, these 4, these 4. Okay, so done. Now, the D's go through the square slot, the C's go through the round slot. Just through there and close it up. Here. Close you up. That's our hinges. Where? Okay, got the mirror image on the back, so this must be the outside. And we go with... Oh, the one with the rivet that goes on the outside, right? Here's my picture. That would make sense to move it. Yep. Okay, so riveted guy goes on the outside. Let's do super glue again for this one. I've managed to stay up way too late again, but tomorrow's a holiday here, so that won't be, maybe it won't be that bad. On each side. Wind up and spin, spread the glue. Pressure. And it wasn't set. Give it a good 10 seconds this time. Okay, that's better. And it's pretty close, yeah. Okay. And move on our edge, so if I lay it, put it down flat and hold either end, that should give us a smooth. Alright. And stick with the super glue. Batch there. Maybe some here. Oh. Edge, hold either end. Oh. Now I can't get pressure in the middle. And I'm off already. Okay. Okay, that's and back to the old 10 seconds of good pressure. Alright. Seems good. Alright. Okay, got our handle here. Let's go straight through, comes out. Pop this on the other side. Here we'll do scale down here and the glass over top of it. I guess it is the same size. I think. I'm debating, do I put the glass on first? And then actually, I'm not sure. I don't want to. Yeah, they show the glass outside on the very top. But I'm sort of feeling it like that in the middle. I think I'm about to make an executive decision. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. I think, yeah, this will work on acrylic. A few dots around. Okay. Okay. Make sure it's all good set. Now, like so. And there's a little going on there. Okay. Okay. I think that's more representative of a real porthole on a boat. Inside. Yeah, so I think I'm happy with that executive decision. Now, move this guy out. And, okay, there's our hinges. Go in here. And long boys go down here. Short boys on top. Now just install another. So should be able to do. I think it's going to go straight through. Yeah, and then we'll pop these guys on the other side. All the way in. Here. Okay, got those are working. That's gonna open like so. And through here. Here. Now, pressure applied there. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. And they do recommend gluing this in place, by the way. But okay, nice, easy flowing door. And we're supposed to put our gears and cogs decoration out here on the front. Something according to the picture. This here and over here. Some of them fit together. This guy's the wild card. I'm actually gonna, let's see, will he fit? No. Okay. I think I'm gonna have them all up top because these little ones do fit in with the great big one. Okay. And sort of wedged in there. Yeah, maybe put one down here. Wasn't will. Yeah, just inspiration. The two of them fit in there. Yeah, I'll have two of them down there. And you here. Yeah, that's the plan. I think that's where I'm going with it. Okay, so put them down on the back. I'll move around as I need to get them situated. Alright. Couple of dabs on the bigger one. Roll down. Have it sort of tie in that way. Yeah. Like that'll suit me. Yep. Now it is just a matter of that stuff should be fairly well situated. Dropping our front on. No, okay, we're good. Alright. Okay, I think I'm going to like this. Let's turn my power on over here. On. Okay. And let's kill the lights. Or dim them down anyway. And do it with the door closed. Too much for it to focus on. Door opens. Okay, let me give it. I do need a little light on it, I think. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. See in there with the door closed. Looks pretty cool. It's not. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's a cool gimmick. I think it's sweet. That's cool. Door's not perfectly plumb, but it's still, you know, you'd still plenty of gap. I wouldn't want this to dive in on my submarine, but it does do a good job of illuminating the interior. Y'all can't see it, but the picture of the fishies and everything out in the through our main porthole up there is really good. It looks well lit, and lots of the details and having like the slightly prismatic effect. Oh, you can actually see the sides too. You can actually see through. Okay, yeah. I like this. This was a good one. I have my doubts about being a 2 out of 5 star difficulty rating. I'd give it a 3.5. but otherwise, it's a really good looking kit. Like I say, it's not terribly difficult, but it's got some challenge to it. But I think it's doable. It's not the worst, most complicated one I've ever done. Yeah, it looks good. I'm enjoying it. I forgot to bring. I was going to bring in my next project. I'm going to do a wood trick robot starting up tomorrow. I hadn't done a wood trick one in a while, and they generally have pretty good kits. It's more of a fun, silly one than a real model. It's a junk collecting robot, I think is what it is. Sort of, I'm assuming based off Wall-E, but it doesn't look at all like Wall-E. But anyway, that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.